Welcome back. My next guest is Laura Saldato, who is the Executive Director of Bluegrass Alliance.
Bluegrass Parkinson's
Bluegrass
Alliance.
Parkinson Alliance. I knew Parkinson's in there somewhere.
Yes, it's in there.
So speaking of Parkinson, tell me a little bit about what that is.
Okay, so Parkinson's is a progressive neurological disease that causes both motor symptoms and non-motor symptoms in people that have the disease. So what we typically think of is a tremor. So if you see someone who has their hand shakes uncontrollably or their leg, that can be one of the motor symptoms. A lot of times people are very stiff, so they lose movement in both sides of their body. But then also non-motor symptoms come with Parkinson's disease as well, which someone who has PD is more likely to be anxious or depressed. They're more likely to suffer from fatigue. So not just tiredness, but real fatigue. So people that are diagnosed with this are dealing with all kinds of both motor and non-motor symptoms.
Now, you mentioned all kinds of symptoms, and I looked at your website, the Alliance for Bluegrass Parkinson's Alliance.
Yes.
And you do a lot of stuff.
We do.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So the only thing that will slow the progression of Parkinson's disease is exercise. So a lot of our money and funding goes to exercise programs and classes. So we have one every single day of the week. It's completely free for our members, and the only thing that you have to do to become a member is to give me your email address. So you can take group exercise classes, you can take Tai Chi, you can take aquatics. So there's a whole variety of exercise classes. And if you do consistent, regular aerobic exercise, they say that's the only thing that can, delay the progression of the disease and help with your symptoms.
I saw some things about drums and boxing.
Yes,
in there
so then
too.
that's another thing we do, or we have a lot of music therapy programs. So Parkinson's disease will affect your vocal cords and your ability to swallow. So one of the things people can do is music, so singing just strengthens your vocal cords. We have a Drums Alive class, which mixes exercise with vocal exercises. And then we have what's called our Loud Crowd, which is a speech therapy class. If you know anyone with PD, a lot of times through the progression of the disease, they lose their voice. So they start mumbling. They can no longer project the way that you or I may be able to. So if they can take these therapy classes and really work on, and it's just basic vocal exercises on a consistent basis, hopefully that will delay them losing their voice.
Now, is there a charge for this? Or
No, it's completely free. So that's my main job, is to do fundraising, to look for donors, but also to write grants. And so we realize that if you're diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, you probably have to cut back on working hours. The cost of medical care is very high. So we want to provide all of these support services completely for free.
Now, we've got your graphic up there, but,
Yep.
but tell us, if they want to specifically contact, how do they do that?
So our website is bgparkinsons.org. There we'll give you my email address and my phone number, and then you can sign up for our newsletter as well on the website, and that gives you the calendar for the month and all of our classes that are completely free. We also have support groups. That's actually how BPA was founded, was as a support group. So those are twice a month, and then we bring in medical professionals to talk to our members as well about various topics. We had people talk on blood pressure and Parkinson's disease. We've had people on diet, sleep, so all these things that you can do to help with your disease, we bring people in to talk to our members.
You talk about helping the patient, but sometimes the caregivers need some help also.
Yes, and that's a big part of our organization. So one of our support groups separates care partners so they can be, alone and talk about, this is what's going on in my life. Do you have any advice? Every year we have what's called a care partners retreat. So it's a day away for our care partners. We bring in professional speakers. We allow them to have massages, have a nice day away. So we also try to write grants and get funding to help our care partners.
Well, thanks for all you do. Thanks for the care you give to both the patient and the caregiver. It's a great organization.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for helping us market it. So.
All right. And thank you all for watching. If you'd like to watch this episode or past episodes, you can access them through the Family Practice Associates website at fpalex.com. Again, thanks for watching and joining us next month for more great healthcare information on family practice.